There we go.
Dude,
Week 5.
Week 5 in the books.
In the books. So coming up on week 6.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's just flowing through.
Yeah, it seems like the weeks are faster and faster. We're like, look, we're so anxious on this whole thing, and then it's already week 5 going into week 6, dude.
I know. I look forward to it for like 5 or 6 weeks before we even draft. I start doing research and thinking about it, and then all of a sudden
everything goes to shit. Everything you research goes to shit.
Yeah, I mean, you research guys that aren't even legit right now, but it's gone fast, and it's like we're already past the quarter break.
Yeah,
and it's going quick. It's gonna be halfway there soon.
The shitty thing is, it's the buys and people getting hurt now.
Yeah,
and that's what you got to worry about, especially with 3 bench and a 12-person league. It's getting downright tough at this point.
Yeah, I've had to drop some good players just because of the bench.
Yeah,
which tough. I'm not complaining at all because with a 12-person league, there's nothing on the wire if we don't have that.
No,
so
yeah.
I'm kind of.
There's sometimes you have to even determine if you're going to keep that guy and write out a shitty guy or even keep a guy open, and you never know.
I think it brings in a good element this past couple of years doing that. I like it a lot.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So. Well, what's up, man? We got
a special guest.
Special guest online
Special
today.
guest. Who we got? Who we got on the line here?
$20 is $20.
What up, RC?
What's going on?
$20 is $20.
Just got back from a fantastic weekend in Big Bear.
Yes, dude. I saw you were up there for the Oktoberfest.
Yeah, we go over here.
Hell yeah.
It's a good one, huh?
It's really good.
Yeah, good food. Good. They cook everything outside and brats.
They have like regular American style food outside, but inside it's all the German stuff, and they do some good stuff. But we ended up drinking so much that I didn't even eat.
Yeah, right.
We just had like 5 or 6 big steins, and like we were like, let's just go eat at home.
Do you stay in a cabin or something?
Yeah, I stay at Blake's cabin.
Oh yeah, sweet. And Blake's up there with you?
No, it was just me and Emily.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
We and now one thing cool about Big Bear is they have free transportation. Like their bus system is all free, so you can go anywhere you want, and you can drink down in the village, and then get back to your cabin. Most bus stops are pretty close to all major big streets. So if you're staying pretty close to a big street, you're probably not far from a bus stop.
Oh, that's cool.
That's nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah, they're trying to save people's lives up there. You know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, super nice.
Unlike down here, yeah.
But so it was
fun.
Nice, dude. Well, let's see here. We'll get back into some football.
Let's see how you did while you were up there as far as your team.
Where are we at?
I did all right.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I mean you were playing Parker, so that's an easy W there. Fuck,
I was up by
Parker.
30 on Monday night. We both had one player, so I felt pretty confident.
Poor Parker, man.
Well, welcome to last place, Parker.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ouch, it's tough.
Yeah, it's. I'm trying to dig out of there. I'm not much higher than him. We're both 1-4. 20 is 3-2. Looking at a
just
nice
above me,
fifth place.
Yeah,
doing good.
Just above me with points, and Wank, you're down at 11th, but you still have the 5th most points out of everybody, 6th most points out of everybody.
Yeah, it's just been matchups. I've just been lucky to go against people. I finally Moore goes off and gets me 32, but then on the other side, Blake gets 30 Don. Gets 30 for his defense, and then what was it, like 32 for his receiver? I forget who it was. Who was that receiver that went off for him?
Let's
let me take a look.
Yeah, we're gonna go to matchup. So we'll start at the bottom today. We'll just go Don D and Paulo Mambos at the very bottom with matchups. It was
Don got 30 out of Jamar Chase.
Yeah, Jamar Chase. So that's the first thing Scott said today was, what were you thinking?
It's like nobody really had a what were you thinking except for James. Yeah. And James left his quarterback on the bench.
I have 25 points on the bench with Joe Burrow, and I should have planned it out a little bit better and saw that Don had Jamar Chase. That might have made me play Burrow. But I did just trade for Burrow, and I told Scott, because Burrow's been getting 2 points a week, nothing. I said, I'm probably not going to play him until he actually shows that he's playing better. C.J. Stroud, for me, has been getting 25 points a week, so I figured him going against Atlanta was a safe bet, but I was wrong. And so that was my what were you thinking moment. I would have won if I would have played him.
Well, I mean, Don got nothing out of Jordan Love.
1 point, yeah.
Well, I made kind of a joke about Love getting negative points, maybe, and it got kind of close.
Damn close.
Don made a good point by, like, he should have just benched Love, then he wouldn't even had that thing. But he had CeeDee Lamb and Love, and he only got 4.29 points out of both of them. So
Well, who would have expected 30 points from New Orleans against New England?
yeah,
Serious.
You know what I mean? It's like at New England. You never think that, especially how they got smoked the week before.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's insane. That's fantasy, and that's why fantasy sucks ass.
Nothing we can do about it. Like I said, at least my team's scoring, so I'm happy. You know, I'm you know, just shooting to hopefully make the playoffs and ruin somebody's playoff run. We'll see how it
Not
goes.
mine, because I'll be in 5th place, and you won't
Yeah.
be playing the first place guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's always the first place guy that loses the first round. So
yeah. That's about all for our matchup. It was a good matchup, Don. Good win. Way to hang in there.
yeah, but he
back.
beat you by 7. You still scored 107 points, and that was still the 4th most out of anybody in the league.
Basically 108, yeah.
Yeah.
107, 97. I was looking at it Thursday with 32 points going, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Moore killed it. But and then we got, next up, Bullies and Dr.
Bullies
Jiggles.
and Dr. Jiggles.
That
Dude,
was
Bullies had a breakout game.
yeah.
Yeah, put her up there in 4th place now, huh?
You know, the sneakiest person on her lineup right there was Adam Thielen. He is starting to do pretty well. If you look at his game log, he's been scoring pretty well. He's had 3 touchdowns, a whole bunch of yards, man. He's starting to do something there, and I don't know if Bryce Young's just making like a connection with him, but that's a good sneaky play.
Who was the quarterback for Carolina after Bryce Young got hurt?
Dalton.
Okay, so I picked up Thielen because I just needed somebody that week, and they were saying that him and Dalton were like gelling really good, and that Thielen was feeling better about being there, but I had to drop him because of crappy shit that was going on with my team.
Yeah.
But good for her for picking him up and sticking with him.
I think the huge thing for her was keeping Kamara from her draft.
Yeah. Good 12 points out of him.
Yeah, I mean her whole team's got pretty much solid except for the Stevenson. I mean,
Yeah, but
her
that's
kicker. I guess her kicker didn't do so well, but I mean the rest of her team. I mean, almost all double digits. It's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
yeah, great breakout week. It's hard to keep a running back from New England. They you'd never know what they're going to do with. I mean, this week they couldn't do anything. They didn't even put a point on the board, but you just never know who they're going to run. But
Well, and Stevenson looked tough at the end of last season. I mean, he looked good.
Yeah. Yep.
So, but I don't think Zeke's doing anything.
he doesn't look good at all, man. It looks like he runs into the lineman and just falls down.
He's on the waiver, I think, too. I mean, no one even wants
No,
him.
yeah.
No, I don't think
No one's going to pick him
Well,
up.
because New England's in a bad way right now. They're just falling apart.
Just they're calling for Belichick's head now,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude.
Dude, lose 2 games in a row and you call for Belichick's head. It's
Yeah.
insane. Yeah. They're
He's
brutal
gonna-
out there, man.
He's going to end up coaching in the Raiders soon. He's going to be over there.
And Pops didn't do so good, and his team's been so solid.
Yeah, he called me. I was up hunting on Saturday, and he called me early in the morning, and he's like, it's not important. So I called him afterwards. I'm like, what were you calling me about? He goes, I can't figure out how to get a guy on IR. I don't know what's going on. I can't figure it out. And then he goes, I figured it out. It's because my guy's not injured. He's just doubtful or something. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, you can't move it.
The only way you can move them is if they're out. But he had his star receiver on a bye week with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yeah.
Yep.
No,
No, he's
just
hurt.
out.
Yeah, he was out.
He's just hurt. So that kind of hurts. Braxton Berrios every other week has gotten a touchdown or a lot of catches, and then this week nothing.
Yeah.
Zay Flowers,
Yeah.
he just didn't have his touchdown, but
Yeah.
he had the yards.
And I mean, Ayuk only getting almost 4 points, and San Francisco put up 42.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Yeah, it went the wrong way, but Dallas finally met their match, and he got a normal score for the defense. It's going to happen. Move on to the next week, and maybe next week you play even better. Mahomes didn't reach his projections. They had a kind of a tougher game.
Yeah.
I thought they would do way better against Minnesota, but yeah.
And Pops didn't leave it. I mean, he had nothing left on his bench. He
didn't leave anything out. Yeah, he had nothing there, so he played what he could. It's one of those days.
Cracker had a better team. She had a better team this week.
She was solid.
Yeah,
didn't go his way. ETN was his best player with 27.
That's stout. That is stout. Yeah, what do we got next?
We got bitch slapped and herb stomped. This was a little blowout here.
Brandon just comes up. Talking about a breakout week, huh?
Yeah, he's got a solid team. He's got Tua, Diggs, Waddle, Jacobs. He picked up McLaughlin, and that got him 11. Dallas Goedert, Christian Watson. I mean, solid team right now. Brandon, you're going to start winning. You're going to keep going up. Miami gave you 20.
What do you have on the bench?
Let's see. Nothing much.
Played
everything like you were supposed to.
Yes.
Yeah, Jason.
For sure. When you name that team, when you just say the names there, that's for sure a solid team. I mean, damn, and he's only 2-3. Again, it's a matchup thing, obviously.
Yeah, way outscored your projections. Herb Stomp, I mean, decent. You got 80 points, scored well, just not enough. Khalil Herbert got hurt, went out of the game. Now he's doubtful. Kelsey twisted his ankle or something and came in and still got a touchdown.
What do you guys think about Purdy?
I think San Francisco all the way around is looking good.
What do you think about him as a quarterback? You think he's the real deal?
I mean, he hasn't shown that he's not yet. He's making the plays.
Hasn't thrown an interception.
He's just... Yeah, he's a baller.
Yeah. I don't think he has, he doesn't have the arm, Aaron Rodgers or something like that, but he's damn accurate.
Yeah. And I watched a little of that game on Sunday night. I mean, they look good.
I heard a little article on him today with someone was saying if you put Mac Jones on the Niners, he would be just as good as Purdy. And somebody said, nah, I'm not going to give him that. No. Purdy's actually not making mistakes.
Yeah.
Purdy does have all the weapons. He's got Samuel and he's got Ayuk to go deep, and probably the two best checkdowns in the league with McCaffrey and Kittle. But I mean, you still have to make those throws against these defenses, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah,
no mistakes, killing it. That's what I texted last night. The game turned into a preseason game. They just took everybody out and couldn't even watch it no more.
Yeah. They were showing the preseason game.
Yeah. Kid looks good, man. I mean, what a story. They kind of put him up against like Trey Lance at the beginning of the game, and they were saying Trey Lance only played 21 college football games, something like that, and then Brock Purdy got to play way more. So even though he was a lower pick, the last pick of the
draft, right?
Mr. Irrelevant, he's got a lot more experience than Trey Lance. So that's kind of why Trey Lance got moved out, but I was kind of disappointed that they put Cooper Rush in. I wanted to see what Trey Lance had with the Dallas Cowboys, but they threw Cooper Rush in the mix, or whoever that was. I think it was Cooper Rush.
Yeah, it's Cooper Rush, yeah. Going to that Kelsey thing, I think I sent it to our other league, but I saw something. It's pretty funny. I saw something where the Swifties are now... getting all together and trying to petition the NFL to get rid of artificial turf. All the Swifties are.
Yeah, dude. I tell you what, you get enough Swifties to sign a petition, and
right?
I actually go through, dude.
Right?
There's a lot of them out there,
dude. You got to keep Travis Kelce safe from getting hurt.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy now. Yeah.
That's insane, dude. Yeah, if anybody can do it, the Swifties can do it, I guess.
For
sure. Well, Jason had a new star player come back to his roster in Jonathan Taylor, and they eased him in. They ran Zach Moss like crazy.
Moss was on my bench. I was almost going to drop him after Taylor got announced. he got like 27 points. Dude.
Yeah.
Moss did.
He went absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because I put Taylor in my FanDuel, so
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, I was like, you got a big contract. I'm like, he's gonna ball out. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Didn't do much.
Nope. Well, now he's got a little decision. I didn't see his bench, but
I'll go back to it.
his decision to make. Does he play him? I mean, he's got to kind of play him this week for
He's
sure.
gotta play him.
Yeah,
He's
he's
got
got to play him.
Jamal
he doesn't have
Williams,
another
but-
Jamal Williams. Yeah, he's got to play him.
Got to play him because I don't think Khalil Herbert's going to be a go this week.
No, he's doubtful. Yeah.
Yeah. He might miss some time, so you're going to have to put Jamal Williams in or hit up that waiver wire. Why don't you drop that? What's that other Herbert guy you got? Why don't you drop him?
or drop Purdy.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, drop one.
yeah.
I don't know. I would take Purdy over Herbert right now.
Yeah, send RC a trade. He's looking for him.
No, I don't. I actually have quarterback problems. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll see what we got. Then,
Yeah, let's go to
20 is 20
There
versus
you
Norseman.
go.
Here we go.
RC.
Yeah, so I picked up Sam Howell because when we were at the bar last week, or on week 4, David and I were watching the end of the second half of that Commanders Philly game, and Sam Howell in the second half came back and almost led him to a victory. And I had Deshaun Watson was hurt the week before. He's
Yeah.
on a bye this week. So I'm like, I'm going to go with it. Well, first half, he's at negative 0.3 points. I'm like,
Ouch.
oh, God.
Ouch.
But he came back out fine.
Yeah.
Dude, it was,
Yeah, he did.
He got up like 3 touchdowns.
Still got you
So,
24 points. That's
Yeah,
that's
that's
great.
all second half Sam right there.
Take
dude.
that for sure.
He almost had 400 pass yards.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, now you have a decision to make. I mean, you've got 3 quarterbacks.
No, I dropped Hal today,
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
did?
saw that.
Okay.
but I picked up Stafford only because Deshaun Watson is still questionable. He's got a shoulder injury, rotator cuff. They said it's bruised, and so it's like up in the air. I don't know. So, we'll see. I just picked up Stafford because he was there, and who are they playing? They're playing like the Rams are playing Cincinnati, maybe. No,
It's somebody like that, and then they got their star receiver back.
yeah, Cup's coming back. This Puka Nakua kid. I wish I still had him on my roster because that kid's awesome.
Yeah,
He's just scoring points.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just
With Cup
yeah.
coming back, though, he's gonna take away from him for sure.
Well, yeah,
We
you would
saw
think
it this
so.
week.
That's what they said about Jonathan Taylor coming back too.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
good news is for you then is the Rams traded Van Jefferson today over to
I
Miami.
saw that. I just
yeah.
read that.
Yeah, he got traded, so that's one less guy you got to worry about.
Went to Miami.
I think so. Yeah,
More
Miami.
speed.
No,
Let's say more speed. Jeez.
No, what's his name went to Miami?
he went to Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. The other guy went to Miami. Who was the one that just got traded to Miami?
Yeah,
2 days ago.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, a few days ago. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Another speedy receiver.
Oh, Claypool. Chase Claypool.
Chase Claypool.
So you pulled it off, even with Hunter Henry only not getting you any points.
Yeah, dude, I finally lost it. I keep reading every week. They're like, "Oh, Henry looks so good. He's their number one. He's number one targeted receiver on the team," and then he gets a 0, and he's not scoring. And New England sucks. So
Yeah.
Thank
I
God.
dropped Henry
About
today
time.
too. He's out.
Dropped him today too, huh?
Yeah, I saw that.
Done. I'm done with him.
Yeah, who'd you pick up for Henry?
Njoku or whatever
Yeah,
from
okay.
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Yeah, there's not much
So-
out there for tight end.
No, man, that's been a. But you know what? Adams and Samuel are not producing any points for me in the last few weeks. It's crazy. The first 2 games they were great. The last 3 games, they're just
But you have to write them. I mean, that's it. That's the
Yeah.
ups and downs. I mean, those
because
those
they're going to have a
two are
25
the
point game.
those are top 5 guys. I mean, they're freaking insane.
You were the victim of 3 Kittle touchdowns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just it's
I was on the other side of that, so
yeah. No, I mean, I don't have a whole lot of superstars. I mean, like I said, Zach Moss on my bench got the most points of my team, but I was able to just kind of scratch it. Everybody kind of did their thing, and
Yeah.
And like you said, I played the Norseman, so
Yeah. Your favorite guy, my favorite guy on your team is Montgomery.
Yeah, he's kind of like the workhorse.
Yeah, he's solid, and I thought Gibbs would give him a little bit of competition, but he really hasn't. Montgomery's been their workhorse there.
Yeah, so hopefully he stays healthy. I mean, so I'm doing well with my running backs, and I've had, I've got 4 or 5 running backs on my squad. So
yeah, Pacheco's constant 10+ every week.
Yeah, the Mixon's been kind of a disappointment.
Yeah.
But you got to ride him in Cincinnati. Finally scoring some points.
Yeah, they're going to turn it around. You know Cincinnati's going to turn it around. You know they are.
Yeah.
You know New England is too. I mean, they are going to turn it around.
So you mentioned something about your team. You're looking into trade offers for someone.
I'd be interested in dealing away a running back for a wide receiver.
Giving away a running back for a wide receiver. All right.
Yeah. So all you guys can send me what you're going to send me. Make it worth my while.
The only one I'm going to send you is a bear, and you said keep the Bears away from your team. So.
Yeah.
RC's the only bear that needs to be around.
That's right. Well, and that one that's behind you guys.
Oh yeah. James takes care of that later.
Yeah. Got a little date. Yeah. Well, Eric, not much to say about your team. Cousins got you 20.
Cousins, he said something like I said. I brought this up on one of the podcasts. He's like, "Don't make fun of me. I picked up Kirk Cousins," and I'm like,
Yeah,
play him, man, play him." And
Cousins is a solid guy.
Yeah, for sure.
His bet's bad luck.
He lost Jefferson though for 4 weeks. So.
Yeah.
But
that sucks.
I think with Osborne and Addison, you're still going to get yards. He's got to throw to somebody. Too bad he doesn't have Thielen anymore.
He's got Parker's got Madison too, so that's kind of a 1-2 punch too. I mean, I know it's a running back, but still he checks down to him. And Madison's a good running back.
There's Kyle Pitts. He finally got 5 points, 87 yards, but no touchdown. There's a rumor that the Chargers and Atlanta are in some sort of talks about trading Kyle Pitts. But I don't know why they would do that. They already have 2. They got Everett and Parham, unless they're thinking of getting rid of Everett.
We don't use our tight ends very much besides blocking. I mean, not like
Yeah, that was a rumor.
not like the old days of the Chargers.
But if Kyle Pitts goes and catches balls from Justin Herbert, he might spike up.
Yeah.
Jacoby Myers, solid. He had a great game. He
really did.
They seemed to go for Jacoby Myers more than Adams until the end of the game there.
Yeah, end of the game, Adams only had that one catch like in the first quarter, and then he didn't really get targeted. It wasn't getting targeted. He just wasn't getting targeted. They weren't throwing it to him at all, and Myers was getting a lot of those balls, which is, as a Raider fan, they were catching him, and it was good, but I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Was he being double covered? Is that why?
No,
I didn't watch the game close enough, but...
No, they just kept hitting Jacoby Myers over the middle.
Yeah.
Even the announcer said it. I mean, Devontae was out there and running routes. They just weren't hitting him.
And then right there at the end, though, they got that one big drive. He got like 3 catches. So, I think he went. He got like 4 targets and 4 catches. It's just, I need to get him in the
end zone. Yeah. And he's gonna have those games where he has 2 and 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns. He is.
And I guess last game, when he went out, he got banged up on his shoulder, and but he came back, and they were saying that he wasn't playing 100%. They said that he's kind of out there as a decoy, and he could have been still playing lame, but
well, he wasn't going to miss that game.
What's that?
I said he wasn't going to miss that game.
No.
Yeah.
So and then good win. We needed a win.
I think Parker he had bad luck this week. 2 points from his kicker. And that's not even a field goal.
It's
that's the worst.
Yeah.
It's not even a field goal. That's tough, man. I mean, you should at least get 9, 10 points. That's a tough one. And then 7 points from New England.
How does he only get 2 points if they scored 20? There had to be a field goal in there, no?
Yeah, where is a 30-yard field goal only worth 2 points in this league?
No, there was something.
But they have 20 points, so they have to have more than. How did that? go down.
There was something.
Two extra points.
He got two extra
points. That's it.
They
and then a touchdown and a missed field goal probably.
They went for two and missed it.
Oh, okay.
They got a touchdown, went for two, and missed it. That was that London game, early morning game.
Right. Yeah.
It ended up. It was like 11-6. I think they went for two, and they missed it. And then the next ones they went for
two extra points. Yeah, that sucks, man. That's brutal right there. And then everybody else scoring in single digits and getting less than a point for Smith.
Yep. Well,
it's tough. What did he leave on the bench?
30 points. 30 points. I mean, so I sent Eric a trade for Justin Fields earlier when I had him trying to send him out to everybody, and I sent him a trade for Goff, and he said, "No, you know what? I'm going to stick with Goff. He's doing really well." I'm glad to see that he had 3 touchdowns and a rush TD on your bench with 256 yards.
It wouldn't have helped him.
I mean,
it wouldn't have helped him. That's right.
It wouldn't have helped him, but it sure would have helped me on my bench. That's because that's where he would have been. So it's not a what were you thinking moment, but
this is almost this next week when we get into it here is almost like a must win for Eric. Man, he's got
put
you and Eric both.
Yeah, I got to put it in. I wish I was playing Eric. That'd be cool. Just both of us need to win. 1-4, going 1-4. Hey, real quick before we move on to the next one, Raiders. I wanted to hit on that. Josh McDaniels almost blew it at the end of the game there.
Dude,
what is he? That's horrible.
Like, what are you thinking
about that? Josh McDaniels has never been a great head coach.
I agree.
I mean, that was horrible management, horrible play calling.
Gone for it.
Yeah.
Then trying to kick that field goal.
I've seen a lot of bad clock management from a lot of managers this year. A lot of the coaches this year.
Yeah, and then
it was a long field goal. It was 4th and 1. I mean, you should have just punted it. They should have just punted it. And where defense was going, Max Crosby was lights out, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He would have been on the chopping block if they would have lost that game.
Well, dude, last week
for sure.
They showed a clip of Mark Davis sitting in the stands and all the fans yelling at him, "Fire him!" And he was like, "You guys need to use your head, Mark Davis. Use your head. I can't fire him." But I don't know, man.
And we'll see.
That was a weird call. So
for sure.
Up next, we got.
I don't know that he ultimately makes that call, but whatever. Like, as a collective coaching staff, that was dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hear Belichick's available soon.
Could you imagine?
Awesome.
Could you imagine Tom Brady owning the team?
Being his boss?
Yeah. That'd be so awesome.
Yeah.
All right, next matchup. I'm going to blow through these a little faster here. But so we got Damon against Sean. We got your mom's gangbang team and
closest matchup.
San Diego nothing. Close matchup. 5-point spread.
The Turd Bowl, 77 versus 72 points.
Terrible.
Well, hey, Josh Allen actually did something finally for you, Damon. Achan, they said that he's going to be out a couple weeks now, so your little secret weapon gets you 17 points. Yeah. He's going to be done.
Ouch.
James
what happened
Conner.
to him? I didn't see it.
He hurt his knee.
Did he?
Yeah.
Ouch.
And then your other running back, James Conner, on the IR now. Yeah. Going to be tough there, Damon, to keep that first place going.
I think Damon's on an airplane coming home from Hawaii right now.
Is he?
Internet so we can fix his fantasy team.
Yeah.
Aloha.
Yeah.
Sean, another mediocre week. I'll say it again this week. I like your tight end, Sean. Laporta, 15 points.
Most points on the team.
Yeah. He's a really good tight end, dude.
Legit, dude.
Goff really targets him.
Yeah,
he's going to be one of those Hawkinson type.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Dobbs put up 10 points for him. Didn't get many points from Collins, which is kind of a brutal.
Yeah.
For your WR1.
I sent Sean a trade for Nico Collins too. He didn't want to do it, so there's your 2 points. But you got Cooper Kupp back. Cooper Kupp got 110 receiving yards, no touchdown, for 8 points. So, pretty good there.
Yeah, I mean, that was a close game. I don't remember if I watched exactly what happened. Like if Sean was in the lead, how it went down. I don't know if Damon had control of it and Sean was sneaking up. I don't remember, but Damon pulled it off. And worked his way up to number 1 seed, huh? Damn. Quietly, yeah.
No one's been talking about Coach, man.
No. I didn't see that coming, honestly.
Under the radar.
Didn't see that coming at all.
Yeah, good work, Coach.
Let's get into the next matchup. I will get into this matchup, and then we'll talk about next week, because that's when everything's going to change, I think. That's going to separate us.
Well, we got another one, 78-74, Ryan Leaf All-Stars versus Ballin' Awesome.
This was crazy. I talked about the next day. I was like, telling my wife, telling Preston, I'm like, this is insane. I can't believe this happened. I was freaking out, dude. Freaking out. I mean, I was down by 18 points.
Yeah, 16, 18 points.
18 points, I think, going in to that game in San Francisco, and all I had was Kittle. And I was like, all right, maybe he's good for one, and this isn't a PPR, so it's going to be tough. Then he got that second touchdown. I'm like, oh, shit, like, all I need is, like, 50 more yards.
I think you texted me, you're like, I need 4 more points.
Yeah, dude, I'm like, come on. And then that touchdown, and that third touchdown, I just could not believe it. And Blake was already done, so I knew, like, he can't get any more points.
And then they benched him.
And then they benched him.
So
they pulled him after that. No fumbles. I'm like, yes. Yeah. That was insane. I mean, to get 22 points out of your tight end is insane to win that. I mean, that's one I'll remember all year long, dude. That was freaking awesome. I mean, look at Lamar Jackson got me 4 points, you know. I mean, everybody got me single digits besides my kicker and my tight end.
Who's your...
I had nothing on the bench.
Nothing on the bench?
Literally zeros on the bench.
Yep, zeros on the bench. That's good.
Yeah. So, pulling that off was freaking huge, man. And
Blake had D-Hop on the bench, but I don't know who you played. Let's see. Olave and Jefferson. Yeah, you're gonna play those guys.
Right.
Yeah, and Addison.
And now Jefferson's gonna miss 4 games, I think.
They're gonna put him on the IR for 4 games. So
ouch.
Good thing you do have D-Hop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was fun to watch. Lamar Jackson goes 20 points one week and then 4 points the next week. 20 points one week and then 4 points the next week. He really struggles with those division games. I just think that those divisional opponents like Pittsburgh and Cincinnati and Cleveland just know how he plays so well that they're able to stop him.
Yeah, and he's not Jalen Hurts. I mean, you know,
they ain't doing the brotherly shove on him.
No. Yeah, I was hoping to get, at least a rushing touchdown or something from him.
Yeah.
Him only putting up 10 points.
You got a lot of land on your team. Drake London, Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier.
Actually, I just offered Sean Algier for... Who did I offer? I don't even know if he's got back to me.
Sean says he doesn't see trades. Sean, check your trades.
Check your trades. What did I offer him? I offered him Algier for McLaurin.
Scary Terry.
So we'll see.
Yeah, Algier gets the runs. They seem to pass to Bijan a lot more. 46 rush yards on Bijan.
That dude, you see the way that dude's catching the ball? He's catching these one-handed catches.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah,
looks good.
Yeah, well, I needed that win for sure. And because if I would have lost that game, that would have put me way down and been digging my way back. So I'm pretty excited about that. Sorry about that, Blake. All right, week 6. Let's talk about our
interesting matchups here.
Let's talk about the guy we got on the phones here.
RC playing Cracker.
Yeah, battle 4 and 5. She's 4 and 5 right now.
Woo!
And her team's, she put up a lot of points last week. I'm projected right now, I think, by a couple points.
Yeah.
This looks like a preview of a playoff game coming up.
Look at those names against each other, dude. I mean, you got, Watson against Wilson. You've got Adams against Hill. Samuel against Thielen. Like, that's great matchups back and forth. Mixon against Kamara. That's freaking awesome, man.
2 tight ends scoring at 3 points. It looks very even.
It does.
And you guys
my only problem is if Deshaun Watson is not going to play, then I'm going to have to play Stafford. But whatever.
Yeah, you got Zach Moss sitting on the bench. Barkley's still questionable. Matt Stafford. You got a solid bench. What are you going to do with Kyler Murray? I mean, I know he's on your IR right now, but
I don't know.
It doesn't hurt him sitting there.
Right.
It's fine sitting there.
I keep reading up on him. He still seems like he's a few weeks out. So
they're not quite sure that he's going to be able to take number one quarterback when he comes back.
Dude, that Dobbs kid or whatever, he sucks.
He does, but I don't know if they're.
Murray's had some success.
Yeah, he's tried and true for sure.
Yeah, they may give him another shot, but this will probably be his last chance.
What's wrong? Has he got a bad knee or something?
Yeah, he's still recovering. Hurt his leg knee or leg last year. Yeah. So it's been a long road.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's been out for a long time.
Wow. Okay.
Been on that Call of Duty for a while now.
Yeah.
Right. You got Montgomery and Pacheco. Pacheco running against Denver. That's going to give you some good stuff. I think anybody playing Denver right now is going to score. Montgomery versus Evans at the flex. Yeah, you guys are really even.
Really even. Definitely. This is going to be a fun one to watch.
And then she's got San Francisco versus Cleveland, and you got Seattle versus Cincinnati. Looks good.
Yeah, good matchup.
I don't know if I'm that defense might change, but yeah, no, I like what and Barkley's been out for like 2 weeks now, so I don't know what's going on there. And Giants suck and playing against Buffalo, but
at Buffalo.
Yeah.
Well, if you get weather, they may, if they play him, they're going to run it a lot. So
yeah,
it's a Sunday night game, which is tough because you're like, okay, am I going to play him? Like, if he's a game time decision,
right?
A chance of showers, so 55% precipitation on that game.
Yeah, standard Buffalo.
So it looks like it could
it's not cold.
Could be a running game,
it's not freezing cold at least, not yet.
So that's something to keep an eye on too.
What do we got?
And then what's the next? Oh, father against son.
Yeah, me and Pops.
I got Ryan Leaf All-Stars versus Dr.
Another
Jibbs.
close one. 88.67 to 89.98 for Pops. Yeah, dude. It's
very close.
I'm really not excited on my wide receivers at all. I mean, Drake London hasn't done shit. Pittman hasn't done shit.
Send one for
Amari Cooper.
RC for a trade.
Then I have Palmer I picked up, and you never know if he's going to get anything at all. I mean, he'll get, maybe 15 points and he'll get 0.4 points or something. So
yeah, with him with Palmer, it just seems like sometimes he just doesn't catch the ball. It's weird. And then other times
we'll see. But Chargers are going to be going off. It's Monday night. It's a national game. They're going to be going
against
off.
The Cowboys. Eckler's
Cowboys. They're going to be freaking going off. They're going to be pumped.
No, Cowboys got to come back and make something up. Where are they playing?
Raiders Stadium.
Playing Las Vegas. Just moving over there.
They're playing at the Rams Stadium.
Yeah, Rams Stadium. They're renting it.
They're renting the Rams Stadium.
So,
wait, is Eckler back though?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
95% chance he's going to play.
All right.
Yeah. So, Pop's got nothing really on the bench to put up except for Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's questionable. Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Quinn Johnson he could put up there if he wants to and kind of, ride me against Palmer and take the chance of who's going to get the ball thrown to him more. We'll see.
Mahomes versus Denver.
Yeah, dude. Not in Denver.
No, it's in KC.
In KC.
Denver's probably going to... what's the over-under on how many points Kansas City scores? 42?
Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, yeah.
It could be one of those weird games, though, where it's like...
Yeah, it's divisional.
Divisional, yeah.
Divisional. Yeah, they play them hard. It's a Thursday night
14,
game.
Thursday night game.
And is maybe Kelsey's out? I don't know.
Yeah. He came back, right? But, we'll see.
Yeah, he did. He did, but
We'll see.
who knows? What it's his ankle, right?
Yeah.
So-
They said lower ankle sprain.
Yeah, he doesn't even have any tag or nothing. Looks like so.
Oh, okay, all right. Because they're not the same team without him.
No,
they're not.
No.
I found out today listening to radio. I didn't know Travis Kelce was a quarterback in college.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, he played for Cincinnati. He played
Big-ass
he played
quarterback.
Now, he wasn't the starting quarterback, but he played quarterback.
That's a big ass quarterback.
Your mom's gangbang team versus bitch slap. Battle of the...
Woo! Woo!
So that's going to be a good
Bitch
matchup.
slap in the gangbang. Let's see. Let's
Yeah.
see
I mean,
here.
Coach is riding a 4-game win streak.
Wow.
I mean, that's some good stuff.
Wow.
He's got a tough decision, though, because Achan's doubtful, and he's got Connor on the IR now. He's got to
And then everybody else is on bye, so
Yeah.
he's got to figure something out.
He's going to have to drop Dobbs or Reed, somebody. He's going to end up having to drop somebody, put someone on IR, and get himself either a wide receiver or a running back.
And McCaffrey's keeping Damon. I mean, honestly,
Yeah, no problem
McCaffrey
there.
is what's doing that for Damon.
When he lost in week 1, he was crying to me like, "Oh, well, that's what the number 1 pick sucks because
Yep.
But look at him.
Yep.
Squad, dude.
Yep, that's what's keeping
Killing
you
it.
up there.
Who's
But
this-
again,
who's this DeMercado guy?
D. Mercado.
Yeah. Got him in there running back.
That's because
Connor.
that's Connor's handcuff, and he picked him up.
He ran pretty well after Connor went out.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you got to get Connor in there on the IR. It looks
he
like
must have just picked him up. Yeah.
Brandon's got a solid chance here.
Well, Tua and with what's his name hurt, right?
With Achan.
Achan
Yeah,
hurt.
they still got Mostert and Jeff Wilson
Yeah.
Jr.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know if Jeff Wilson's back yet.
yeah, he was he played this week. He caught a pass down the right sideline. It was I think he's number 11. I saw. I said, "Who is that?" And it was Jeff Wilson Jr.
Yeah, and then
I thought he still said IR. That's interesting.
He,
Okay.
he did still say IR, and I saw that as well. It still said IR on his name, but he played. He caught a pass.
look at Brandon's loving Miami, dude.
Yeah.
You got Miami defense, got quarterback and a wide receiver. Yeah,
Well, I mean, he always has Waddle Weddle.
that's it. Waddle Weddle.
Waddle Weddle. Josh,
That's going to be another fun game right there too. It's going to be a lot closer than these projections for sure.
yeah.
That's going to be a closer game. This is kind of a make it or break it little bit of a week. It could put the guys, it could put Damon pretty far ahead there. And some of these other guys down low. So,
Yeah, this is a week to win for sure.
It's one of those weeks where it's either gonna go Damon wins, he secures a really good number 1 spot. But if he loses, then there opens the door for look at us. There's a bunch of us at 3 and 2.
yep.
So if Don goes down and Damon goes down, it's all mixed around again.
Yep.
It'll be a lot of 3 and 3s in there.
Yeah.
Well, next up we got Palomambos versus Herb Stomp. The battle of the me versus my boss.
Your boss.
So we'll have to see. Jason's got Herbert, and obviously I'm going to be cheering for Herbert, but maybe I'll be cheering a little bit more for Eckler.
He's got a questionable. Herbert's got a cute.
He got that broken finger.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
he
on
broke his,
that's right.
broke
I
his
forgot
finger
about
on
that.
his left hand. So
That's right.
They have him questionable, but they said he's not going to miss any time.
And I was wrong. Kelsey does
You
have
can
a
thank the
questionable.
Raiders for that.
Yeah. I think he got his finger caught in Crosby's face mask on that block.
I
after
I
that
thought he got
interception.
stepped on, but yeah, I guess it ended up being caught on the face mask. And I was wrong. Kelsey does have a questionable next to him.
Yeah, he does.
So, and that's a Thursday night game. So you're right, RC.
Yeah.
He might not play. He might. Who knows? What does it say about him? What's it say?
Click it in there.
Take part in drills. He was able to play through the issue.
He's back at practice Tuesday.
So he's good. I mean, he's already been back at practice. So, it says Kelsey's ankle. Yeah.
He'll probably go.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. I mean, he went
Wrap it
right
up.
back out there. So
I mean, Mahomes played with a high ankle sprain last year in the playoffs. Kelsey can go out with a low ankle sprain. Yeah.
they got two good kickers. You got Butker and then you got Tucker. So Tucker and the Butker.
Well, I got Keenan Allen at least to shield some of that Herbert. If Herbert goes off and throws to Keenan Allen, I'll at least absorb some of those points.
Yeah, good call. Good call on that.
Yeah, I'm going to start Joe Burrow. He had a good week, and I think he's finally through his preseason since he didn't play and he was hurt week 1. Week 6, now he's starting to throw. Him and Chase and Boyd, Higgins, all of that. Maybe it'll start coming together.
I hope so for you, dude, because I couldn't ride it anymore, dude. It was killing me. It was killing me.
I'm just going to do it. What do I got to lose,
I mean,
man?
but it's the same thing now with me with Lamar. So I'm doing the same thing you would be doing if you had Lamar.
Yeah.
It would be the same.
Yeah.
It would be the same
thing.
feeling.
Yep.
Like, do I play him? Do I not play him? I'm just gonna ride him. I'm just gonna.
I'm
ride him
definitely not
now.
going to play C.J. Stroud
Yeah.
versus New Orleans.
Yeah.
But what I do have to watch out for is I think Cincinnati's given up the most sacks, and I think Seattle has the most sacks. So, yeah,
Ouch.
that's
Ouch.
going to be kind of tough.
That's a close projection. 3-point difference.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I only have one bye week. I
You know, if you beat him, then you're gonna have extra work going.
No.
Yeah. He's gonna throw some extra stuff and
Well, luckily today I heard he's already put in my
2-week notice.
my merits and my pars for this year. So
All right, not your 2-week notice.
yeah,
All right.
no, I'll put that in about 2 more weeks.
Nice. Yeah.
Looks good, Herbert. Gabe Davis, that's somebody to be spoken of. He's gotten a touchdown in his last 2 games. Gabe Davis is starting to become that big game Dave, big game Gabe, whatever they call him. Jonathan Taylor, we already talked about him. Kelsey, already talked about him. He's going to go with the 2 tight end package. Got the Kelsey and the Mark Andrews. We'll see how it goes. Good luck.
Yeah. That's it. On did we cover them all?
No, we got one more.
Ballin' awesome.
There you go.
No, we already went Ballin'
Yeah.
Awesome. And
No, that was this week. You haven't been back to
Oh,
next week.
yeah. Wait, next week. Sorry, week 6. Party tricks.
Party
There you
trick.
go.
Ballin' Awesome and San Diego nothing.
There you go.
Very even.
Another even one. See, I'm telling you, this week is gonna be tough.
10th
man.
place versus 8th place. Both of them 2 and 3. Got the Baker Mayfield train coming through. Geno Smith's still questionable. Well, Sean, check your trades. Your scary Terry McLaurin on the bench.
Yeah, if you
Has
need
a trade
if you
there.
need a running back, maybe.
He's got Pollard and Gibbs.
He's got Pollard and Gibbs.
He
Gibbs.
needs a running back.
Yeah.
With Jones being hurt out. Oh man, that's
It's
tough
just both teams to me looking at it just like mediocre teams. They don't jump at me going these are first place teams. Both these teams.
yeah, it's tough. I mean, you got a lot of starting running backs like Pierce, but he plays for Houston. Justice Hill, Baltimore. Pollard, Gibbs, but god damn it, Sean, I love that tight end of yours.
Woo! Woo! Might have to swap something for
Might
your
have to
tight end.
put something in your box for your tight
For your
end.
tight end. Check your box. Check your box.
That box.
Damn.
Oh. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's pretty much all the
Both 2 and 3. So, we'll see. This is gonna be a fun week. This is gonna
No,
be a
there's
fun
one
week.
more matchup. It's Green Trees and Norseman, but that looks like on paper it looks
Oh,
like
yeah.
a blowout already. But I'd love Norseman to upset Don.
Yeah, that's on paper. It's
Yeah,
not
with the
looking
4
good.
and 1. Yeah, that's another one working his way up.
Yeah,
Kind of sneaky.
And Don's another guy who needs to like check his trades once in a while. Jeez.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if Don checks anything. He just sets it and forgets it. It's the same guys all season.
Yeah, he's gonna be the guy with buys playing starting.
Plays with
buys.
eyes, yeah, yeah. But
No,
he,
he's
and
always,
it
he
still
always
wins.
chimes into the chats, into
Yeah.
the text. I mean, it's just it's weird. Where are you, Don?
It's Don D, dude. It's Don D. It's just like beer camp. You never know. You just hear him say something real quick, and that was it. Yeah.
definitely has a good team, dude. CeeDee Lamb.
He does
Ridley,
have a good
Chase.
team. He does.
Be careful with Fields. I was a victim of the 3 bench and had to drop somebody, and Fields going up against his own division rival. He's likely to get negative. And then Sean rolling with Cousins.
That's no Parker.
Or Parker rolling with Cousins and not Goff.
Yeah, he probably hasn't adjusted it yet. So
I don't know.
we'll see what he decides on that. You got Cousins versus Chicago at Chicago, and then you have Goff at Tampa Bay.
You leave Cousins in as Fields and Cousins playing each other.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Shoot it out. They're both projected really close.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck, Parker. Really.
I
Sorry.
hope you win, Parker. I'm rooting you on. Sorry, Don D.
Uh,
I think everybody's rooting you on,
yeah,
Parker.
we got the underdogs. Here we go. Pick to win.
Oh, the pick to win button. There we go.
There we go.
The pick to win.
That's
Yeah,
it,
that covers it all. Let's go with the standings real quick. I don't know if we talked about that too much. League overview. So we got Damon snuck up quietly to first place with his 4-1 with the most points, 473 points. Way up there, 4 in a row.
4 in a row.
He's actually got the second most points.
Oh yeah,
Bullies-
Pops.
The Bullies
Oh.
has the most points.
Wait, no, Pops. 481.
481.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah, Pops.
40. It goes Pops, Bullies, and then Damon.
Damon.
Yep.
It's all about the W's.
That's it. It's all about the W's. So we'll see. This is you got Damon up front, and then Green Trees, Pops, Dr. Jiggles, you got Cracker with Bullies fourth. RC snuck up in front of me, and that's just a points thing too by 15 points. And then me, and then Brandon, the guy that was down at the bottom that was worried about himself there for a bit, and moved his way up to 7th quietly.
Yeah, pulled it up there.
Yeah.
Just takes a couple wins.
That's it. And then Sean, Jason, Blake dropped pretty quick there, and
I'm up one spot.
you
even
were
with a loss.
yeah.
Thanks to Parker not scoring as much.
Come on.
I moved up
Come on.
out of the pink license plate spot.
We should just make it that you guys have to play each other this week.
Yeah, I'm just happy to be out of that 12 spot. Let's see.
You know, it's always fun to look at, RC. I don't know if you see that. You look at this very often. I don't know if anybody really does. I know me and Jim does every once in a while. You see how many moves everybody's made.
I was just looking at that.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. 19 moves for you.
Yeah.
And,
I did a lot of moving around.
Yeah.
You're a mover and a shaker for sure.
That's right.
Yeah, and not as much as the way Wank shakes. Wank shakes
Right.
a lot.
Got to do
That's why
something,
he
man.
loves those tight ends.
He loves those tied in. 23 shakes. Moving
Yeah.
and a shake in 23 moves.
That's a lot of streaming.
Don D is active, dude. He got 14. Don D is active.
Dondi just picks up everybody I drop.
Yeah, and then Damon with 14.
Got to pick them up, man. You got to keep it moving. If you're down low and you're not moving around, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, especially with this 3 bench shit. It's
Yeah.
tough, man. It's
Yeah.
tough.
With these buys, man, and looking at defenses, you could change your defense every week. Doesn't even matter. Pretty soon, it's going to come out that people are going to be dropping kickers.
You have to on buys. On buys.
Yeah. Nobody can keep 2 kickers on their roster with 3 spots. I mean, there's going to be people losing kickers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad idea if you really have a bad bye week to drop a kicker. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, if it's between a kicker and a starting wide receiver on a bye week, or
For
see you
sure.
later, kicker.
For sure.
Even though kickers get more points sometimes than the receivers, it's just that all kickers are going to get some points.
Yeah.
But
You just hope you're fast enough to pick them back up if it's a good kicker. Like that thing.
just don't pick up New England's kicker because they're not scoring nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't even getting PATs over there.
Yeah, well, I think that's it. I think we wrapped it up. We went a little long on this one, but it's RC. It's
special
RC.
guest,
Special
dude.
guest. RC's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
fun.
people pay $20 for that shit.
20 is 20, man.
That's right.
Yeah, well, that was fun. That was awesome talking to you. Let's see if we get another special guest next week. If not, we'll have RC back on.
All right. Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Love the show.
All right, buddy. Good
All
luck.
right, man.
All right. We'll
All
talk
right,
to you
we'll
guys.
be
We'll
watching.
talk later.
Later.
All right, well, that wraps it up for us too. Sorry for the long episode. I know some of you guys like to sit back. I got a picture from Herb Stomp. He was sitting back in his recliner watching it on TV.
Yeah, I
other
know.
day.
Pops watches it late at night sometimes
Yeah.
when we send it. So, I think I don't know if I mentioned it this time or last time or if I mentioned it after. I was like, I wonder who actually watches these and who listens to them. I'm more of a listening guy, but I think a lot of you guys watch them. So,
Yeah. I tried to watch one. I think our last one.
I've yet to watch one or listen to one that we've done. Have you?
Yeah. Last week I watched it up on the TV. I brought it up and
Did
me and
you?
Marcy watched
It's tough
it,
for
yeah.
me. I haven't.
it's a little tough. 'cause,
Yeah, it's a little tough.
I mean,
but-
look at me.
yeah, right.
No.
I know. We're doing it in Preston's room.
Yeah. I look like that bear back there. Look at just little
That
stuff.
same color and everything.
Bald head and stupid face.
All right, guys. We'll see you. Good luck to everybody, and I
Hey,
hope you all lose.
If you're coming up for the Halloween thing,
Yeah.
RSVP. Send
Yeah,
Scott,
shoot
send
us a
Scott
text if you guys want to
Also.
come up and watch the game, or even if you guys want to come up on Sunday. If you guys don't
Yeah.
want to come up for the Halloween thing on Saturday, you just want to come up for the games on Sunday, shoot us a text. Let us know. Just
Jason said he's coming out for the Hawaiian,
the
Halloween,
yeah.
and then he's gonna come back the next day and watch
Cool.
football.
Cool,
So,
that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm
got that
way
going.
into that. Super fun.
come on up.
All right,
Let us
guys.
know. Talk to
Peace
you later.
out. I hope you lose.